I have in front of me Tom Hajisavva. He's going to tell us all about himself. It's over to you now, Tom.
Good afternoon, Michael. Yeah, I'm Tom Hajisavva. I'm the chairperson of the Metropolitan Police Service Greek and Cypriot Association. And I'm here today to talk about myself. Hopefully you've got some questions for me.
I mean, tell me your life story. Where were you born? Where your parents are from?
Yeah, where it all started. For me, I was born in Tooting in South London. My family, my grandparents, all from Hajisavva in Cyprus. Both sets of grandparents came to the UK when they were quite young, opened up restaurants. One in Good Street, which some listeners or viewers may recall, the Glory Kebab House. And the other one was called the Delphi in Balham. And my parents brought me up in the London Borough of Sutton, and I was educated at Richard Challoner School in, where is that, New Malden, Kingston kind of area. And then I went straight into the police from there, really.
I mean, you've been a policeman now for how long?
It's been, I've been in the police for 15 years. I've been a police officer for 14 of those. I started off as a community support officer first. So yeah, it's been a fair amount of time. I've got another 20 years to serve. I'm currently a sergeant, awaiting promotion to inspector. So that's in the pipeline, and we'll just keep going, Mike. See how far we can go. The higher I go up, the more I can represent and promote the Greek and Cypriot communities.
I mean, your role within the Metropolitan Police Service Greek and Cypriot Association, what is the association and what is it does and what do you do?
Main purpose of the association is to represent Greek and Cypriot members of the police and support the communities as much as we can. Now, some might think, well, that's what the police should do in general, but we try to bridge that gap, if you like. Being Greeks and Cypriots ourselves, having the knowledge in the Greek and Cypriot culture, the language, the faith, all elements of what it means to be Greek and Cypriot. So what we try to do on a day-to-day basis is support those applying to join the police once they're in. We then support them through their career. So first and foremost, make sure that they stay part of the police and they don't, for whatever reason, decide to give up. And then from there, build on that and look to develop them. So to get them into specialist roles, to get them into higher ranks, so that they can do the work we do as well, in showing that the Greek and Cypriot community have a big part to play in the UK, and more importantly, London. And then we can better support our communities as well. We can do things like you may see at the Cypriot Wine Festival and Business Expo, where we try and engage with our communities and give them crime prevention advice and support them with any issues that they're going through. Now, what we don't do is we don't act as our own police force. The Met Police do that. So, what we do is try and guide people into, the right ways to report things or to get help. And of course, as you may have heard on London Greek Radio, our Police Beat show, which is another way that we link in with community. So there's so many different kind of aspects to the association, but I think in a nutshell, that's what we're here for. We're here to support members in the police already, not just in London as well, I might add. We've now started branching out UK wide and to support our communities.
How many Cypriot police officers do you think there are in the police force now?
So we need to break that down a little bit. In the Met Police, I reckon we've probably got 400 to 500, and that's just a rough estimate. We're growing month by month. We're looking to attract more to sign up first and foremost as a member of our association, but also, as I mentioned before, recruiting members of the public as police officers and staff. Nationwide, I will be able to put a number on it. Sadly, those numbers aren't known, and I suppose it's our job to try and work that out and attract more from all the different forces across the UK. And there's quite a few, but as I said, we're starting doing that now. This year is the first year we've opened up to welcoming in police officers and staff from across the country. So let's see. We're building the foundations and we're growing.
And what about your family life? I believe that's growing now.
It is, yeah. Welcomed my little boy into the world in the first week of lockdown last year. He's 18 months now. Best thing in the world. Makes me laugh, smile every day. It's hard though, as I'm sure you and viewers are aware. Family life is tough, but you kind of just find the energy just to get on with it, don't you? But yeah, married for coming up to 5 years. As I say, first one is here and fulfilling our lives with joy, and we'll see where we go from there. Hopefully more.
Well, thank you, Tom. Thank you for telling us your story. Thank you very much.